Welcome all to the University of Fort Lauderdale. I am your host, Monty Perez, aka the Sports Whisperer, Sports Information Director here at the University of Fort Lauderdale. We have a great contest today. The University of Fort Lauderdale Eagles, in their black and gold uniforms, taking on South Florida Tech. Eagles coming into this game won two in a row. It is homecoming. We got a lot of people here in the stands. We are fired up and ready to go. Hopefully the rain doesn't ruin this game. Although I was just talking to Bishop Fernandez and telling him that when I played, I used to love playing in the rain. Love rain games. So the University of Fort Lauderdale Eagles again won two straight games, looking for their third straight victory. Can't wait to get this one started. We're going to do the national anthem. We're going to do a prayer. Game will start in about 5 minutes, and we'll be back. Make sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got some basketball games starting this week. Friday, we will be at the Scott Galvin Community Center in Miami, and I will be broadcasting that. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. You're watching UFTL Football Live on YouTube. We're back live here at University of Fort Lauderdale. I want to give a shout out to Bradley Merard, who's doing the stats. We have Bree doing the camera, first time doing the camera. She's steady as a rock, no nerves on her part. And of course, Jillian doing the camera. I'm your host, Monty Perez, the voice of the Eagles, University of Fort Lauderdale, in their black and gold uniforms. We see the captains out there: Danny Maitland, Justice Johnson, Jaquez Holloway, and Jason Brown. University of Fort Lauderdale won 2 straight games. Looking to get a third one. They've been playing much better as of late. Our Eagles homecoming for the University of Fort Lauderdale Eagles. And the Eagles will receive. So should be a fun day today here at South Broward High School. Beautiful field. We just, they redid it, I think, in August. So this is a brand new field that has not gotten a lot of use. And our Eagles do, talking to a bunch of guys, they do love this turf. Very nice field. Tech will kick off. So your Eagles get homecoming week. Had so much fun events. Shout out to Drew Powell. Drew Powell, the assistant softball coach. Drew Powell won the pickleball tournament, was the MVP in kickball, and the softball game, Halloween softball game. He won it as well. So they're going to kick off. We got number 21, Pierre Lewis, and number 34, Everett, on the kick return. Talking to Coach Cogdale all week, wants to get off to a good start here, like always. And you can say, thanks, Captain Obvious, for that thing. But he says he really, really likes the fact that when his team's ahead and he knows that teams are passing, getting Jordan Nance back, who leads the team in sacks, with freshman Dante DeSantis, he could really put pressure on the quarterback. So people always say, you know, it's much easier. Remember the Patriot team back in the day with Tom Brady? They'd be up 17-3 at the end of the first quarter, 14-0. And then, you know, teams got to pass. So you could really, they become one-dimensional. And that's what Coach Cogdale wants to do today. He wants to make this offense of Florida Tech one-dimensional. So yeah, Pierre Lewis. Talked to Pierre Lewis before the game. I said, they never kicked to you. Number 2 on the kickoff. Number 2 will kick off. Wiki Weichi. Alex Wilson will kick off. Number 2. Pierre Lewis, number 21. They just don't seem to kick it to him. Our dual threat running back. They always seem to go to Everett. And the referee's going to blow the whistle. We'll get this one started. Beautiful day here. Some clouds. Might rain later. Lights are on. Hopefully we won't get any rain delays. So you see the clouds in the background. Don't know what the referee's waiting for. But as soon as he blows the whistle, and here we go. Just underway here. And again, it goes to Everett. It's going to bounce. Going to take it off the bounce. Everett breaks to the outside. If he gets to the outside, thought he had a lane there, but gets pushed out of bounds. Tackle by number 0. Tyron Nelson on the tackle. So a modest gain there. It's a ball bounce for the Eagles, who will take over now at the 26-yard line. Pierre Lewis getting the start, number 7. DK there. Number 5 is now changed. He was number 84. Lorison Davis Jr. He's wearing number 5 now. Omar, number 16. And Gene Telford leading the team in reception. Gene has been such a consistent go-to guy for DK, Deron King. Deron King nursing a little bit of injuries here. He's not 100%, but giving it a go. The good news is we do have the chosen one, Coden Brown, as the backup. Handoff up the middle. Pierre Lewis breaks free. Pierre Lewis to the outside. He's got speed. Nice gain of about 8 yards. Getting tackle there by number 24. And number 3. So Keyshawn Vesey and George Presley on the tackle. Going to bring a first down. I thought he gained about 9. They gave him a favorable spot. He came back to pass. Rolling out has Omar. Nice catch and gets a nice hit too. Number 5 on the tackle, Jordan Alexander. There's a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be a holding on the Eagles. So that negates a great catch. Unfortunately, bring up first down and 10, 20. Had a nice gain there on the run by Pierre Lewis. DK rolled out, bought some time, hit Omar on the sideline, but a holding call. I believe it was on Richie, number 50. So first down and 20. Little quick screen here on the outside of Gene Telfer, a modest gain, fumbled, but he was down. Gain of about 4 on the play. 2nd and 16. In the shotgun formation now for Deron King. Back to pass, looking down the sideline, over the middle, and he does hit Omar for the first down. Tackle by number 1, Isaiah Stewart. So first down for your Eagles. Deron King showing some poise, staying in the pocket there. Love to see that. And the hurry-up offense. Pierre Lewis, nothing doing, got stuck right up the middle. What a tackle there by number 24 and number 26. Dort Presley and Zayon Alderman on the tackle. 2nd down and 9. Eagles doing a phonetic pace here. Screen. Oh, DK just let it flow there. He had him wide open there and just overthrew him, rushed it a little bit. And now there's a penalty. No, not a penalty. They threw some sort of mouthpiece, fell out, and the referee threw it out. 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. Wonder if they get a 4 or 5 yard gain here. It'll be 2 down territory and go for it on 4th down. 3rd down and 9. Back to pass, has time, over the middle, throws it wide. Looking for a flag there, but nothing doing. So it's going to bring up 4th down. The Eagles will have to punt. So the Eagles had some positives on that play. A nice catch by Omar. A nice run by Pierre Lewis. He came with 2 incompletions there. And Coach Cogdale talking to him, saying, don't rush it. And they'll punt. For our statistician Bradley, you got number 9 there and number 12 looking to punt the ball. Punt receivers. Whoa. Right? The nice punt. And that's going to be a fumble. Oh, wow. At the 1 yard line. What a punt by Reyes. Number 38. Down to the 1 yard line. $12:27 left to play here in the opening quarter. Your Eagles now have them pinned back at the 1 yard line. Starting quarterback is number 1, Ryan DeMarin, in his own end zone. Doesn't have a lot. Oh, false start. So it'll be half the distance to the goal line, which is really, at this point, how much closer can you move? Let's see if Coach Cogdell dials up a run blitz here to get a safety. Gotta assume they're going to run it up the middle. Josh Curry in there. Jason Brown, Dante DeSantis. Now they're moving it up. I don't know what the call was. I thought it was originally a false start, but I guess they called offsides. So it's 1st and 10 now for South Florida Tech. Handoff to number 6, and he gets all piled up, trying to fight for extra yards. Breaks free, but a gang tackle there. Led by number 52 and number 15. We got Javen Brown on the tackle and Chevy Manel, number 52. Second down, nice job there. As number 6, the running back, Alex Johnson, broke a couple tackles, but the Eagles swarming like a bunch of bees for the gang tackle. Second down now, and number 1, Bryant Nimrod, quarterback. Timeout on the field. If the referees are doing, could this be a delay of game? They're trying to spot it. Referee's coming to talk to Coach Josh, defensive coordinator. Not sure what the call was here, what they were talking about.
Here, Whitecap State tell the DJ don't play against so loud when they on offense.
Back to pass. Has a man open. And he catches it right there. Catch by number 3, tackle by Holloway, number 3, and number 28 for your Eagles, Schneider. So it brings up now a first down.
First and 10 Bobcats. And 15 at their 15.
Eagles had him pinned. They get the first down after an offsides penalty and a completion here. Going back to pass, and he is sacked down by DeSantis. The freshman sensation with the sack. He tosses him. 10:30 left to play. Bryant gets sacked by DeSantis. So it's the DeSantis family before the game. Such nice people. Telling them how impressed we are with this young freshman. He's just a playmaker out there. You know, you get him, you get Jordan, both of them back. Jordan back in the lineup. He's about 85% right now. Not in the game right now, but when he comes in the game, leading the league in sacks. But I got to tell you, DeSantis, maybe the sack leader and tackle leader before the season is over. Young freshman that's and a bright light on the defensive end. Speaking high praises. DeSantis with another sack. Just piling up. Tackles and sacks. Timeout called here by Florida Tech. You're watching the University of Fort Lauderdale Eagles live on YouTube.
926.
Liberal arts or ministry? Jumpstart your career today by enrolling at University of Fort Lauderdale, one of South Florida's premier Christian institutes of learning. Whether on campus or through online classes, University of Fort Lauderdale has everything to equip and prepare you for the career you're seeking. We offer associate's, bachelor's, and master's degrees in various fields of study through our colleges of business leadership, religious studies, and liberal arts. From Christian counseling to Christian education, from business administration to criminal justice, from broadcasting and theatrical production to information technology. It's all here, and it's waiting for you. Prepare to meet your future head on. Get started on your career path the right way. Financial aid is available. University of Fort Lauderdale, a place where change happens. For more information, visit us at uftl.edu.
Back live here, University of Fort Lauderdale Eagles. Brings up a second down. About 15 after DeSantis, the young freshman. Heck of a sack. Inside handoff, and look who's there again as they fool him. DeSantis carried, oh, big time tackle there. Did he fumble the ball? Number 22, Arias on the tackle, but they're going to call unnecessary roughness. You cannot body slam someone. This is not the WWE. That is going to be a personal foul on the Eagles. A little too much aggression there. So that is a personal foul penalty. We saw this last week. You cannot pick someone up and slam them. So Arias, who made the tackle, gets penalized for it here. Florida Tech now being able to move the ball because of our penalties. Second down at about 2.5, 3 yards here. Tank calling the plays, number 33. What's going on here now? Referees. Another stoppage of play. Boy, this game is sluggish to start us off. A lot of stoppage of play, a lot of penalties. Don't like the start of this game if you're University of Fort Lauderdale. Look very sluggish. And I will say this. Santos and the Brown brothers, they look ready to play, along with Justice Johnson, our first team All-South Region defensive back. They always have game faces on. So it's second down now. I don't know what the stoppage was for, but we're back in action here. Handoff on the inside. Nice cut to the outside. Jason Brown and Jaden Brown make the tackle. Number 0, number 15. Running back there is number 3 for Bradley on the run. It's going to be a first down for Florida Tech. Eagles need to create something here on defense. We are very sluggish right now on both sides of the ball. Florida Tech very methodical in their approach. Got some substitutions now. Mano and Andrew, number 99 coming in. Andrew Hines. First and 10. Florida Tech, they look like Georgia Tech's uniform here. Snap, hand it to the inside. He brings to the outside. And a nice gain. Tackle there by Tank Mason. Nice run by number 8, Bradley. That is Bobby Smith on the run. Number 8. So another first down. 7:45 left to play. I'll tell you what, if they get another first down, don't be surprised if Coach Cogdale calls a timeout. Because we look very, very lethargic out there. Another handoff up the middle. Gang tackle. We'll give it to Tank Mason again. Number 8 on the run once again as well. Bobby Smith. He comes out now. Second down and 9. A little drizzling before, but I do not think the rain is going to affect us today. But one thing about Florida, it could be sunny out and it rains. One thing I learned about moving down here, it could be sunny, I don't know, still rain. Second down and 9.
Just DJ, you gotta turn that music down.
Mr. DJ. Down while they play.
Number 6 on the carry, Jason Brown on the tackle. So number 6 gets the carry, and Jason Brown being very active on defense with another tackle there. Third down. Eagles need to get off the field here.
You know he paid me. Yeah, that's why the prep brings it down there.
So the stoppage of the play is our DJ is playing the music during their offensive sets, and you cannot do that. So the referee just telling them not to do that. That's why we've been having stoppage. They kept talking about the DJ. So that's why the stoppage of play. But it's a third down now for Florida Tech and about 8 yards to go. Eagles defense looking to make a play. They started this drive on their 1 foot yard line, on the 1 foot inside their own 1 yard line. So Florida Tech controlling the line of scrimmage right now and moving the ball. Obviously, a couple penalties. You cannot go offside. Handoff on the inside, and he breaks free. Nice jump there, but he gets followed up by Jaquez Holloway. At number 22, Arias. Going to be 4th down. Number 6 on the carry. Alex Johnson, Bradley. Bring up 4th down. So the Eagles hold. 5:45 left to play. They're going to punt. So Lawrence Davidson, who was 84 last week, now number 5 this week, gets back to return. The punt. Oh, it's a snap high. And he gets it off. That's going to take a very favorable bounce. And it'll drop right inside at our 11-yard line. The Eagles take over. We'll be back right after this.
East Coast Covers, creator of the Smart Commuter Cover, designs and manufactures custom American handmade quality products. It is the only cover with an adjustable 4-toggle lock and cord system, which lets you create the fit you want without the need for additional tie-downs. The cover conveniently self-stores when pulled into the attached backpack and also provides a pocket for storing small belongings. Nearly 42 years of riding experience are behind every design with a cover for whatever 2 wheels you ride.
Princeton gets the carry. Tackle by big number 98. I'm sorry, 78. Gene Phillips on the tackle. Brings up 2nd down and 9. So we throw someone deep here. Throw it deep down the sideline. DK back to pass. Gonna get sacked. My goodness, didn't even see him coming. What a sack there by number 0. Thomas Jamarius. DK never had time. So it's going to bring up 3rd and a mile for the Eagles, moving backwards. Just a missed blocking assignment there. DK back to pass. DK's going to run it. Has some room. He'll get out of bounds. Oh, that's a penalty.
Oh,
What a silly play there by number 8, who's talking trash after he knocked DK 5 yards out of bounds.
all right, you know, we'll call that and tell them to top it off.
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
On the game, but let me call Flo and tell him to top it off.
So an automatic first down.
All right. All right.
Automatic first down on a silly play by number 8, Bobby Smith. Level DK when DK was 5 yards out of bounds. The chosen ones in the game.
Hey,
Gordon Brown.
you can top the generator with the gas.
Gordon Brown, number 12.
All right. He told me to send you his number if something happened. I'm going to send it to you. All right.
Gordon Brown in the game, freshman quarterback. Back to pass. Has a nice little screen there. The number 13, Cole Cross. Gain of about 4. DK on the sideline, being looked at by Rachel. We're in good hands, though, with the chosen one, Gordon Brown. Nice completion there. Ends up on the inside to Pierre Lewis, and he gets stuffed up. Number 56, I believe. Yes. Teal's Marion off the tackle. Bring up second down now. Actually, third down and about 7. See if Coden can create something here. As your Eagles looking to get something going offensively. Brown back to pass. Brown going deep. Looking for a man. He's going. Coden Brown.
He's going.
Could go all the way. He does. The chosen one is in the building. Coden Brown with a 70-yard strike to number 5. Morrison Davidson Jr. Coden Brown showing the touch, the poise. This young freshman is unfazed. 6-0 Eagles. What a throw. Coden Brown, it's why we call him the chosen one.
Reception always been
Really, officially, how long was that touchdown throw? 67 yards. I said 70. I was off by 3. Come on, Monty, you're better than that. And the extra point is good. 7-0. Bradley, you may laugh at me, but I'm going to be mad that I said 70, not 67 yards tonight. I'm going to lose sleep over that. You think I'm kidding? 70-yard strike to the chosen one. Gordon Brown. Unbelievable. What a throw. What a touch. So Reyes will kick off. Number 12 back, and Bradley, number 12 and 9 back to receive. As Reyes kicks off. Unbelievable.
Wait for 1 second.
You heard me here? 249.
2:49 left to play in the first quarter. Coden Brown comes off after again. Special time. Going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Again, you're Florida Tech. You have us ready to punt. You tackle our quarterback out of bounds. You give us another possession. And what does Coden Brown do? He comes in and throws a 67-yard strike for the touchdown. So I just gotta, really gotta be upset now if you're the Florida Tech coaches and be like, what are we doing? We cannot give them ample opportunities. We cannot give them more possessions. Penalties come back to haunt you, especially something like that. This is not like an offsides or a holding penalty on the defensive back. This is just hitting someone who's really 5 yards out of bounds. And it gave us the opportunity, and we capitalized on it. So the Eagles take a 7-0 lead. Number one still back as the quarterback. Bryant. Handoff up the middle. Tackle by Jaden Robertson, number 8. Very physical tackle. Physical player. Number 10, Jordan Nance, playing now. He sat out last couple of weeks because of an ankle injury. So Jordan Nance, well, before he got injured, was leading the team in tackles, now in the game. You have Jordan Nance on one side, DeSantis on the other. Now Arias switches over. A little confusion here by the defense, but they look like they handled it. Nice little push, but he gets pushed. Oh, tackled there by number 97. I'm sorry, number 99, Hines. On the tackle, Josh Curry will come in for him. So Hines with the tackle, the big nose guard. Now brings up Josh Curry in the game. Josh Curry played very well last week. It was the best game he played at the University of Fort Lauderdale. Really did a nice job.
130 years old. 130.
1 minute and 30 seconds left to play here. Again, we do apologize for the echo in the studio. We tried everything, just not built for broadcasting here. So the echo kind of affects the broadcast. We do apologize for that. Third down now, back to pass. He's got room to run if he wants to. DeSantis closing in on him. DeSantis slows him down, and Arias will bring the tackle. DeSantis, who, by the way, has a vicious cut on his leg, and I think he just opened it up again. He had a rug burn last week, and he's been nursing that all week. I think he just hurt it again. He's limping there, but nice job by Arias to follow up. So your Eagles now holding. And they'll have to punt.
45 seconds. 45 seconds.
45 seconds left at the 30-yard line. See if Deron King comes back in the game. And you see DeSantis right here on the sideline. He had a bad rug burn. Skin opened up. And Rachel, they're probably going to have to tape it up again. There's the punt. Might have been offsides on the Eagles. I'll let that bounce. Let's see what the penalty is here. It's going to be an illegal motion or illegal shift. I think the Eagles will decline and take the field position. But Cogdale will decline this. We have very good field position. And Coden Brown back in the game. Feel bad for Jillian, our excellent camera woman. She came up to get some water, and we scored a touchdown. She's like, the minute I come, you can check out our Instagram page later, and you see DeSantis all bloody. Can you get that? Push it down. See DeSantis limping right there. Number 32. He is all bloodied up. Tough as nails. Thank you, Bree. Appreciate the camera work. So they're going to tack this on right here. That's going to be the end of the quarter. End of the first quarter. You're watching UFTL live on YouTube. Guys, listen, if you want to check out the Full Monty Sports Show page, I'm going to do a little self-promotion right now. Last week, 2 weeks ago, I was 10-4 picking NFL games. Last week, I was 13-2. I am on fire. I am so hot right now picking NFL games. I need to go to hell to cool down. That's how hot I am. That's how hot I am. So go to the Full Monty Sports Show page. Posted it this morning. Broke down all the NFL picks. So you can check that out. And don't forget, every Sunday night, NFL Snap Count, 7 p.m. Eastern, live on YouTube. So 7-0 now. Eagles in command of this one. Going into the second quarter.
Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, join us next Friday at the Scott Community Center and Shore. University of Fort Lauderdale Eagles basketball team takes on the challenger in the Spirit Classic right there on North Miami.
All right, we're back live now. Cody Brown back in the game. DK, again, we said DK wasn't 100% going into this one. Took a rough hit out of bounds. Wonder what the status is. DK hand up to finish and up the middle. Finish and breaks free. To the outside. And gets tackled out of bounds. What a run. He's still up. The power, the speed. Finished and tackled by number 9. But what a run.
First and 10, Eagle.
I love the thunder and lightning combo we have with Pierre Lewis and Finnerson. Power and speed. So Finnerson goes out after a beautiful run. Eagles take over at 34-yard line of Florida Tech. Got some momentum now. Cody Brown back to pass, throwing a little outside to finish. Oh no, that's Gene Telford, leading receiver on this team. I like the motion. I like the consistency now, mixing it up, running pass. Nice job by Coach Sticks to really mix up the offense and defense, keeping them off balance, mixing up the offense, keeping the defense off balance, I should say. Again, shotgun formation. Brown back to pass, going to run up the middle. Throws it to the outside. Oh, almost don't throw it to the flat like that. Could have been a pick 6 there. I thought Coden should have just ran. So it brings up third down and about 2. He had room to run. But one thing I do like about this young freshman is he always keeps his eyes down the field. He doesn't get tunnel vision and just, he's always looking to pass first. He can run. I mean, he doesn't have DK speed, but he's definitely a dual threat quarterback. But he's always looking to, it's a tackle there. It's going to bring up 4th down. I wonder if Coach Cogdale's going to kick the field goal and go for it here. As Finnerson gets stopped short by number 6. So it's going to bring up 4th down, big 4th down possession here for the Eagles. 4th and about 3. See if Cody Brown can make some magic happen. Runner in motion. Cody Brown rolling out, throwing it, and he has. Cole Cross for the first down. That was beautifully executed, little rollout. And the chosen one keeps the drive alive. So it's not 1st and goal. I think they can still get a first down as they're inside the 12-yard line. Rolling now the opposite side. Has Telfer there. Modest gain of about 2. So we see Coden rolling out to the right, rolling out to the left, showing the versatility here. Eagles offense gaining some momentum now. 12:45 left in the second quarter. It is homecoming week here, homecoming game. Well, some halftime festivities going on. Also interview Coach Cogdale. Hand off. No, he faked it. Cody Brown fakes it. Tries to cut up. Gains about 1 or 2, and the blow whistle dead there. Nice little scramble there by Cody. Great fake to Finnerson. They'll bring up 3rd down. They can still get a first down. Back to pass, hands off up the middle, nice fake. Had a good tackle there by the big man, number 78. So again, it brings up 4th down. See what Coach Cogdale does here. He's going for it. Now, as a young quarterback here, you don't want to take a sack, throw it up in the end zone if there's nothing there. Worst case scenario, it's an interception, but you do not want to take a sack if it is fourth down. They have the line of scrimmage at third down, but I think it's fourth. I don't think the marker has been changed. We'll see here. Nevertheless, Coden Brown back to pass. Coden Brown looking in the end zone, Touchdown to Omar on the slant. Coden Brown, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. Eagles go up 13-0. Reyes out for the extra point. Coden Brown is so smooth right now, on top of the world. Coach Sticks, nice mix of running and passing, and the extra point is good. So it's 14-0. $11:04 left to play. You're watching the University of Fort Lauderdale Eagles on your YouTube channel.
In 2006, we founded Yeti Coolers with a simple mission: build the cooler we use every day if it existed. One that was built for the serious outdoor enthusiasts rather than for mass discount retailers. One that could take the abuse we knew we'd put it through, out in the field and on the water. One that simply wouldn't break. We decided early on that production innovation would come from necessity and first-hand experience, not from market research and data analysis. Today, Yeti products perform when it matters most. Whether that be an excursion into the remote Alaskan wilderness, chasing redfish on the Gold Coast, or just getting together with friends in the backyard, we make gear that helps you stay out longer, travel farther, and live harder. Hashtag
Back live here, number 10 is going to get it. And Jamel Kofer on the tackle, number 29. So 10 on the return, which is Jaden Golden. And Jamel Kofer makes the tackle. Eagles up 14-0. And Dante DeSantis tough as nails back out there with his leg all taped up. Unfortunately for Dante, that is not going to heal until the season is over. Coden Brown has come in and really navigated the offense nicely. And I think Coach Sticks, the offensive coordinator, really has the defense off balance with the run-pass option. And one thing I noticed early on last week and this week, inside the red zone, that slant is wide open. And what a slant is the running back runs and then cuts to the inside. It's wide open inside the 10-yard line. We've seen that now 2 weeks in a row. Last week, Jamel Kofer had the touchdown. And then this week, Omar on the slant. Offsides. Thought there was a full start first. Let's see what they call. Let's see what the official calls here. I thought the offensive line had moved, and that's what happened with Jason Brown jumped after he saw the offensive lineman. Referees having a little meeting here. Wondering where they're going for dinner afterwards. Go to Flanagan's. That's where I went last week. Go to Flanagan's. I'll be going probably to Umberto's after this one. There's a really big conference here. Is it offsides or is it a false start? Let's see. Oh, they're going to call it on. Offsides on Jason Brown. Off the offensive lineman moved. Coach Cogdale not happy with that call. He saw the same thing I did. So 1st and 5. Florida Tech.
1st and 5.
Runner in motion. Fumbles the snap. And all heck breaks loose. DeSantis and Arias on the tackle. So we'll give it a sack there for those two guys, Bradley. DeSantis and Arias wreaking havoc. Yeah, we got a lot of talent on defense. This team it does not look anything like the team we had last year. Just the depth, the talent, the aggressiveness. Got playmakers all over the field. So we will probably have a little extended halftime because of the homecoming. So we'll bring up second down now and probably about 13 after the offside and then the sack. Running up the middle. And he is swallowed up there by 52, Minot. No gain there. For number 3, running back, Tristan Johnson from Somerset Canyon. So Tristan Johnson, nothing doing. So it's third down now. And let's see if we can make a sack, make a play. Eagles started this game off slowly, but really have taken control at the start of the second quarter, late first quarter. It is 14-0. Third and long. That's Jordan Nance playing man-to-man coverage here, so it'll be Arias and DeSantis looking to blitz on the outside. So we got back to pass, up, false start. No, they called the timeout. Called the timeout last second. So a timeout on the field.
8:47.
8:47 left to play here in the opening half.
They were worried about cold butts. They had to bring the heated. Whoa, look at that, Ria. Look at that.
East Coast Covers, creator of the Smart Commuter Cover, designs and manufactures custom American handmade quality products. It is the only cover with an adjustable 4-toggle lock and cord system, which lets you create the fit you want without the need for additional tie-downs. The cover conveniently self-stores when pulled into the attached backpack and also provides a pocket for storing small belongings. Nearly 42 years of riding experience are behind every design with a cover for whatever 2 wheels you ride.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Again, we do apologize for the echo in the broadcast booth here, but we're looking at DK right now getting stretched out by Rachel. So it looks like on a third and long here, DeSantis has him. Jason Brown has him. He throws it up. What a great play. He's going to be short on the first down, but what a great play by the quarterback. Completion to number 6, tackled by Arias and Bragg. So number 6 makes the catch, Alex Johnson. Are they calling a roughing the passer here? They were short of the first down. Coach Cogdale shaking his head, not happy with this at all. Cogdale now talking to the official on the field. There's a long conversation between David Cogdale, head coach and athletic director, and the official. So I think it's going to be against Florida Tech. So it's going to be third and even longer now. A false start. The official with an angry false start call. He was moving his arms super fast. I like it. Showing some emotion. Get some. That's an angry false start call. Good for you. Let these kids know who's in charge, Mr. Official. Don't take no guff. Third and long. They're in about 25. Ouch.
25.
Actually, it's about the end. So third and long. Got a new quarterback in. Number 7. Reginald Workman, little screen pass to the outside, and he's going. Look at the wheels on him. Wow. What a play, and what a number 6 on the run. Alex Johnson. Best play of the game for Florida Tech there. I don't know if it was a blown assignment, but he had all the room in the world to run down the sideline. What a great run. All right, Florida Tech. Good for you. Positive yardage. First and goal. First at the 40. Handoff up the middle. Holloway and Arias make the tackle. Number 3 on the run. Tristan Johnson. And Holloway got hit. Arias got hit on the side. So DK out of the game so far on the bench. And now Arias. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him.
17.
So there's about 7 minutes left to play here in the second quarter.
17. Second quarter.
Arias now down. Rachel getting working a while today. Working out DK. She had a DeSantis have to take him up. And now Arias down. It was a weird tackle because he dove sideways and so did Holloway, and they kind of met mid-air. He's been playing a heck of a game so far, number 22. Hate to see that. So the Eagles got to clamp down now. Some injuries. Nice game by Florida Tech. And your Eagles now still up 14-0. Florida Tech threatening here. I can see Jordan Nance make a play. He's been relatively quiet. Again, coming off an injury. Leading tackler. Leading sack before he got injured. Good news is the rain has held up so far. And Arias gets up and walks away, so that's good news. I think it appears to be his ribs. He's holding his rib. Rachel walking him out. So second down now for Florida Tech. Guys. Brings up third down as Tech Mason makes the tackle. I'm looking at Arias right now. He appears to be okay. He's got the, I don't know if he got the wind on the tackle. Holloway's out as well. So it is now third down. Big third down here for the Eagles. That's Florida Tech threatening at the 35-yard line.
Next time I see y'all, we hit.
A whole bunch of Eagles around trainer Rachel right now. Nagging little injuries. Physical game. I mean, this Florida Tech team has some size, has some speed. So big third down and about 5 for your Eagles. Need to stop. Got man trips left. Got man coverage. See if they throw a screen here to the left side. They do have numbers over there. See if he throws it out there. No, he's going to fake it. Runs the end around, and DeSantis grabs him. DeSantis tackles number 7, Reginald Workman. Brings up 4th down. He was not fooled at all. Got to assume they go for it here. 4th down. Trailing 14-0 on the road. Got to make something happen. Shout out to Bree for doing the camera, holding up. Everything good? Yeah. 4th down here, they run it, and nothing doing. Gang tackle there. Jason Brown. And once again, we're going to give it to Jason Brown and DeSantis as the Eagles get a turnover on downs. It is 14-0. About 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. What a stop there by the Eagles defense. Don't know if DK is going to be able to make it out here for the rest of the game. Again, he was about 70-80% going into this one. So it's Gordon Brown now under center. A handoff to Finnerson. Good tackle there by number 2. Kareem Marshall on the tackle. Finnerson with a nice run. So about an 8-yard gain there for Finnerson. About 7. In motion here. Little pitch to Everett. Oh, he fumbles it. I think we got it back, though. That was kind of a weird play. They faked it to Finnerson, and Everett never got the pitch correctly. Bounced off his knee pad. But the Eagles get it back. So it negates the huge run, brings up a 3rd and 10. Little trickery there, but just out of sync. So bring up a 3rd and 10.
What happened?
Brown scrambling. Gonna lead him.
Oh, nice.
And he rips it out of his hand. Gene Telfer just muscles the defender. Gene Telfer, the leading receiver on this team, went up and got it. And rips it out of the defender's hand. That's got to be heartbreaking if you're Florida Tech. You figure you stop them, and Telfer makes an exceptional play for the first down. Finish it up the middle again. He's been on fire. The middle has been wide open. That's a healthy 14-yard gain. Tackle there by number 1, Isaiah Stewart. So once again, we've had 2 straight drives, 2 straight touchdowns. And we're inside the red zone again. The slant. Gordon Brown gets hit. And that's going to be a fumble. Number 12 on the tackle. Heck of a play by Jakari Shakes. And that'll be a turnover. I don't think Coden saw him come and try to get it out just in time. But a nice defensive stop there, causing a turnover. So the Eagles defense back on the field. Number 12, right there. Jakari Shakes making a play. Just what they needed.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
We'll be back after this. You're watching the Eagles here on the University of Fort Lauderdale YouTube channel.
In 2006, we founded Yeti Coolers with a simple mission: build the cooler we use every day if it existed. One that was built for the serious outdoor enthusiasts rather than for mass discount retailers. One that could take the abuse we knew we'd put it through, out in the field and on the water. One that simply...
We're back. It was a quick 2-minute warning there. Number 1, back in at quarterback. Throws it behind the... That's a fumble. That should be a fumble. No, they're calling it an incomplete pass. Threw it behind the line of scrimmage. So maybe they're saying it wasn't, so that's an incomplete pass. Stops the clock. 2nd down and 10. Let's see if the Eagles get another incomplete pass. Maybe Coach Cogdale uses the timeouts. Get the hurry-up offense going. So an incomplete pass. Florida Tech, we're going to get something going offensively here. Had a nice run on a 3rd and long last possession. But came up short going for it on 4th down. A lot of time going off the clock here. Doesn't have to be a delayed game, I would assume. Got to hurry up the play here. Clock winding down. See if they get it off. And number 1 back in that quarterback. Low snap. And he's going to get all riled up in the backfield. That is Javen Brown with the sack. Give it to Javen Brown there.
135.
1:35 left to play. Coach Anderson walking into the booth on October 31st. Skinner Classic, UFTL basketball. Can't wait for that one at the Scott Galvin Community Center, 7 p.m. Eastern. Right here live on YouTube. And of course, Coach Anderson comes in with the walkie-talkie right in my ear going into the microphone so you can hear what's going on the field. Thank you, Coach Anderson. Appreciate that. All the people want to know what's going on in the field, and he gives us behind-the-scene look. Oh, thank you, Coach. Appreciate that. Let's go. Coach Anderson, can't wait for Friday night. Friday Night Lights basketball edition, October 31st, Halloween. Hopefully it'll be scary for our opponent. When we win, don't forget, Friday night, 7 p.m., University of Fort Lauderdale Eagles basketball team. Coach Anderson, NCAA tournament, Final Four appearances. We're locked in and ready to go for that one, Coach. Can't wait for that. Scott Galvin Community Center, North Miami. Doubleheader. 5 p.m. is the girls, 7 p.m. is the boys. Brings up 3rd down here and long. Eagles get a stop here. They'll get the ball back and try to score. Low snap. Little misdirection play. He gets tackled. Good tackle there by number 17. Anton Porter, number 17 on the tackle. So that's going to be the 1st down. So the Eagles now have gotten bitten by 2nd and long.
One minute.
One minute left. Handoff to the outside. Nice tackle there by Jordan Nance. Jordan Nance on the tackle. We were talking about him. Now we got injured 2 weeks ago.
35.
Jason Brown now coming in. It'll bring up second down with 35 seconds left. I don't think Florida Tech's going to call a play. I think they're just going to go into halftime trailing 14-0. Don't forget, it's going to be an extended halftime because it is homecoming. And they're just going to run out the clock here. About 10 seconds left. See if they get a play call. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They do not get it off. So time has expired, and the University of Fort Lauderdale leads 14-0. We'll be back after halftime.
Third ball, blue team.
We're here with Coach Cowgill live at halftime. Coach, I thought talking to you in between the quarters here, you thought you left some points on the board, up 14-0.
Yeah, it was I had a couple penalties, a couple holding calls. I think we left like 3 touchdowns on the field. But like I told my coaching staff and my guys, we got to clean up this half and play a little bit better.
Coach, your defense gave up 2 big runs there, but bend but don't break. Haven't really had, worrisome about the defense. They're pitching a shutout here. What happened on those runs, and how do you avoid that from happening in the second half? Because they found something on those long runs.
What happened was that we had different people in different spots, so it messed up the fits. Like I told my D coordinator, just make the main thing and stick with what you had. Whatever we're moving too many parts that we didn't have to even do. So right now, we're just gonna stick with our guns and let our young guys have fun.
Final question. I thought Corden Brown led 2 touchdown drives. What's the status of Deron King, your quarterback? He told me he might not play in the second half.
Coder's a good kid, man. He's gonna play the second half, believe that. But he's a great kid, great teammate. Him and DK get along well. I think they both have a great second half.
All right, Coach, thanks so much. Good luck in the second half. Dominating performance, 14-0. Thanks for the time.
All right, thank you.
All right, Coach. That was Coach Cogdale. Coach Cogdale does a great job here as the athletic director and the head football coach. It is 14-0. Start of the third quarter. We'll be back in about 1 minute. You're watching UFTL live on YouTube.
In 2006, we founded Yeti Coolers with a simple mission: build the cooler we use every day if it existed. One that was built for the serious outdoor enthusiasts rather than for mass discount retailers. One that could take the abuse we knew we'd put it through, out in the field and on the water. One that simply wouldn't break. We decided early on that production innovation would come from necessity and first-hand experience, not from market research and data analysis. Today, Yeti products perform when it matters most. Whether that be an excursion into the remote Alaskan wilderness, chasing redfish on the Gold Coast, or just getting together with friends in the backyard, we make gear that helps you stay out longer, travel farther, and live harder. # built for the wild.
Okay, we're back at the start of the third quarter here. Your Eagles leading 14-0. Let's trade the banner here. Good news is DeSantis will return. No major injuries that we can think of for your Eagles. Third quarter, just about to start. Again, shout out to Bradley for doing the stats, Jillian for doing the pictures on the field, and Bree doing the camera. And congratulations to Emily and Justice winning the homecoming queen and king. Congrats to them. Waiting to kick the ball off here.
Change. Here, call for change. Change.
Looking for the chain gang. Rocco Reyes getting ready to kick off.
Chain on the field, please. Chain on the field.
And there it is. Kickoff here. Bobble goes into the. Oh, it's at the 1. He's going to have to pick it up. Number 12 on the return gets pushed out of bounds after bobbling and fumbling. So the Eagles will start on defense here in the third quarter. Talked to Coach Cogdale, a bunch of players at halftime. To a man, they all thought that they should have been able to score some more points. So the Bobcats take over inside their own 20. So first down and 10 here. As the Eagles looking to pin them back to start the third quarter. Handoff up the middle, gets tripped up there. I don't think he was tackled. I think he fell off the offensive lineman. Yes, he did. The offensive lineman, number 73, shaking his foot. So an unlucky break there for the running back. Bradley, give the tackle there to Hines, who was the closest person to it. Brings up second down now and about 9 yards to go, maybe 10. Number 1 back in at quarterback. And number 3, the running back, Tristan Johnson. Appears to be a false start here. So going backwards, false start on the defense. Back to pass, scrambling, throws it up, and he just makes the catch. Number 3 on the catch. A nice pursuit by 22 Arias. So first down. Scrambling, and he made the play. Looking at the Eagles right now, you have Hines at the nose tackle, the Brown brothers. Justice Johnson, who they refuse to throw to his side, the homecoming king. DeSantis, our playmakers on defense. Justice Johnson, he's a lockdown defensive back. He must get so bored they never throw at him. Back to pass now. Number 7 in the game. Looks like a hold there. There's like 3 penalties on the play. So this is going to probably be a redo in downs. I throw a hold. And let's see what the penalty is in the secondary. So holding on the offense. So that'll push them back here. Good pursuit by our defense there. As Florida Tech rotates quarterbacks like we do. I think number 1's back in the game now. Eagles up 14-0 here in the third quarter. Coach Cogdell thought we left at least a touchdown or 2 on the board. Said we should be up 28-0. Bradley, number 7 in at quarterback. That is Reginald Workman. Number 3 goes in motion. Christian Visi. Okade on the field talking to the ref. Bit of confusion here. Got trips to the left here. They got numbers. They got 3 wide receivers. We only have 2 defensive backs here. If they throw a screen here to the outside, they should be able to get a block. Oh, but he drops the snap, and he's going to have to run the ball. And he's tackled there by Arias, number 22. And Javen Brown, number 15. Very active the Brown brothers are today. Expect nothing less between those 2 workhorses. Doing a good job. Second down and about 9. Clouds starting to come in. Hopefully we avoid the rain here. Bree, how you holding up? Doing the camera?
Pretty good.
All right. Appreciate the camera work here. So second down now for the Wildcats here. Back in motion, handoff up the middle. And he has a nice gain. Good tackle there on the edge by Bragg. Number 8 on the run. The second time now, Bobby Smith That's at a positive yard gain. Quick feet, and there's a first down.
First and 10. Florida.
So Florida Tech gets the first down. As the clouds start rolling in. Lights are on here. Direct snap to number 8 again. And he drives the pile. Try to get the ball out, but we couldn't. DeSantis on the tackle again. Really, unofficially, how many tackles did DeSantis have?
He's trying to get them to play. And it's 74.
Second and 4 here. How many sacks?
15, 15.
15. Says 1 to 3.
Back in the backfield. Tank Mason on the tackle. For no gain. So Tank Mason clogging up the middle. Brings up a third down. Watch Florida Tech running the ball on the outside here. They've had 2 big gains. A little misdirection and running to the outside. See if the Eagles can adjust here. If I'm Florida Tech, I try to run the ball to the outside because they had great success with that in the first half. A 20-yard gain and like a 31-yard gain. So let's see if they do that again here. Back to throw. Got him in. Incomplete. Nothing going on there. Bragg on the defense. So that's a stop there for your Eagles. One of the Florida Tech players appears to be cramping up, but Rachel goes out there, our trainer. Nothing doing. So it's going to be offsetting penalties. They'll redo the down.
Offsetting penalties would be 35.
Holding on the defense, holding on the offense. Play offsets. So let's do third down and 5 again. In motion. Back to throw, number 1. He's under pressure. He breaks to the outside. Holloway's there for the tackle. Holloway and DeSantis all over that play. Good quickness by the quarterback, but Holloway and DeSantis moving their feet well. That'll bring up 4th down. Well done by the Eagles not to get fooled by that misdirection play. Fourth down. Davidson back to receive. The punt had a great touchdown catch in the first half. I believe this is number 2 punting the ball. Alex Wilson gets it off. Going to take a nice bounce. And it'll get inside just about the 11-yard line. So the Eagles take over there. Nice job by the defense to keep pitching the shutout.
7:39. 7:39.
7:39.
7 minutes, 39 seconds left to play. And Coden Brown, the chosen one. I don't think DK, he has his helmet off. I think DK is done for the day. Yeah, hit on the sideline. And this is now Coden Brown's show, the young freshman. First down inside the 11-yard line. Quick pass there to Gene Telfer, one-handed, cuts to the outside. Telfer has some moves. Nice gain and a first down. Tackle there by number 3. Tristan Johnson. Telfer gets a 12-yard gain. Little pitch and catch to the outside. Telfer made a nice one-handed catch. Nice cut to the outside. And I think there's going to be a timeout on the field here, yes. Injury timeout here. Rachel going across the field, our trainer. The Eagles take over. After the first down now. Coden Brown had 2 successful touchdown drives and then got sacked and fumbled the ball. But he's been moving the ball. Again, now the opposite side of Telfer. Cuts to the inside. There's going to be a holding call, I believe, on Omar, the wide receiver. So that's going to come back. Unless it was a hands to the face on the defense. I thought I saw a hold by our wide receiver. Yes, it is. So holding. And Omar, not only does he commit the penalty, he gives the flag back to the official. That's sportsmanship right there. Good sportsmanship by Omar. But nice touchdown catch earlier today. So it's first down and 20. Up the middle. Nice tackle by the big fella up the middle. Number 58, Melanie Benson, clogging up the middle there, shed the offensive line and made a heck of a tackle. Coden Brown back to pass. Over the middle, nice little catch there. I don't like the elbow there. There was an elbow to the helmet, and they missed the call there by number 28. Number 28, Jalen Turner, elbowed Omar right in the helmet, and the referee did not call it. It was a bang-bang play as he was going past. Just hit him right in the helmet with the elbow, and they missed the call there. Should have been a penalty. I think for the most part, the refs have done a great job today, but they missed that one. Elbow to the helmet. Don't like to see that. And he is walking off very gingerly. Refs are gathering here. Let's see if they're. Well, I don't know what they're discussing. So we're going to 3rd and about 1.5 yards. Omar appears to be okay. He got elbowed in the helmet. A 3rd and 1.5 yards for the Eagles. Got 3 people in the backfield. It's an interesting play. They're going to do a tush push, but look at Coden fighting for it. I think he's going to be short. He got hit in the backfield, but had enough presence of mind to keep driving. It's going to be a unique spot here. They're giving him the first down. Okay. All right, Coden. I was looking at the yard marker, and they were a little bit too far down. But where the referee was standing was the first down yard, and that's why they only needed a half a yard. I originally thought it was a yard and a half. So first down by Coden. Back to throw. The Telford makes the catch. Man, he's having a great game. And that's going to be a first down. Ring the cowbell. Handoff up the middle. Peterson's been gaining positive yards all day up the middle. About 5 yards there. Tackled by number 58. Gain of about 4.
4:45.
4:45 left to play. Peterson again up the middle. That little track play tackle by number 3 for Bradley. That track play is really working. Getting solid push from the offensive line. As they say in Canada, offense. Shout out to the Toronto Blue Jays taking it to the Dodgers last night. First game of the World Series. Tonight at 7 p.m. on Fox. They got Dodgers Blue Jays. Second game of the World Series. Coden under pressure, throws it to Cross.
Awesome.
Coden gets hit. Nice sportsmanship there by 12 to help him up. Coden Brown knew he was going to get hit, stood in the pocket, did a great job. Cole Cross on the reception. Hand off. Pierre Lewis breaking the tackle. Pierre Lewis comes to the outside. Nice job. Gang tackle there. We'll give it to number 1 and number 3. I'll tell you, the dual-headed running backs here are doing very well with finishing Pierre Lewis. I know Bradley gave him a stern talking to after last week's game. Did not like some of the plays last week, Bradley, but you got to be happy so far. There's a timeout on the field here.
3:28.
With 3:28 left to play in the third. Your Eagles, we're going to go up by 3 scores. Give some out-of-town college football scores. South Florida, number 18, up 30-17 on Memphis. Number 2, Indiana. That's right. I said number 2, Indiana, laying the smackdown on UCLA, 49-3. Number 7, Georgia Tech, up 34-10 on Syracuse. North Carolina, under Bill Belichick, is actually in a game. It is 10-10 against number 16, Virginia, and Oklahoma, Ole Miss. Oklahoma up 26-25. Very interesting. Rumor has it that Lane Kiffin is going to Florida as the next head coach there. We'll see. 3:28 left to play. Those are the out-of-town scores. Brought to you by 365 Energy Drink. 365 Energy Drink at Whole Foods. Doing a broadcast, helping the kids with some homework late at night, but getting in a workout. Check out 365 Energy at Whole Foods. All the energy you need in one shot. 365 Energy Drink. In motion now is Telford. He got him over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. Number 5, it was number 84 last week. Almost had it. Davidson. But I'll tell you what, they run that play again. Wide open in the flat was Pierre Lewis. There was no one covering Pierre Lewis, the running back, in the flat. So if you run that slant again and have Pierre Lewis go outside, it'll be wide open. Let's see if they run that play again and just get it to Pierre Lewis. That's what I would do. Because there was no one covering him. But no, they can't because they're going in motion. And a nice defensive stop there. Breaks through the line of scrimmage. Number 22, Isaiah Martinez. Heck of a job on that tackle. Third and long. Great experience right now for Coden Brown. Knows he's not coming out of the game because DK is on the shelf. He said he's fine, but he's not going to go in the rest of the game. So this is now Coden Brown's team for the rest of the game now. That brings up big 3rd and 13. Got the ball. Brown rolling to the outside. He's got room to run if he wants. Coden Brown juking, and he gets a nice gain, about 12 yards, going to be short. But it'll bring up a 4th and 1. Coden Brown making something out of nothing there. Oh, and an offsides. That's going to be an automatic first down for the Eagles. 1st and goal. 125 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Finishing now in at running back. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to score the touchdown. So the Eagles take a 20-0 lead. Touchdown by Finnerson. Nice drive there by the Eagles. Again, mixing it up with run and pass.
We're now 20-0.
20-0. Eagles in command of this one. There for the extra point. It is up and good.
21-0. University of Fort Lauderdale.
21-0. Eagles in full command of this one. Bradley, you got number 9 and number 0 back for the returning team. Nice kickoff there. Get it to about the 4-yard line. Going to return it. Tackle by number 24. Nice job to limit the kickoff. Penalty on the play. Not sure if it's a hold or maybe let's see what it is here. So it's going to be against the Eagles. I didn't see the late. It might have been a face mask because they're moving it up. Number one, back in at quarterback. Looks to pass over the middle, and he has the wide receiver tackled there. And number 23, number 0 on the catch. 35 seconds left, 0 on the catch. Tyron Nelson. Should be the last play of the third quarter. Back to pass again, trying to slant again. Nothing doing this time. That's the end of the third quarter. Heading to the fourth, the Eagles in command. 21-0. We'll be back right after these words. You're watching the University of Fort Lauderdale Eagles live on our YouTube channel.
Liberal arts or ministry? Jumpstart your career today by enrolling at University of Fort Lauderdale, one of South Florida's premier Christian institutes of learning. Whether on campus or through online classes, University of Fort Lauderdale has everything to equip and prepare you for the career you're seeking. We offer associate's, bachelor's, and master's degrees in various fields of study through our colleges of business leadership, religious studies, and liberal arts. From Christian counseling to Christian education, from business administration to criminal justice, from broadcasting and theatrical production to information technology. It's all here, and it's waiting for you. Prepare to meet your future head on. Get started on your career path the right way. Financial aid is available. University of Fort Lauderdale, a place where change happens. For more information, visit us at uftl.edu.
Back live, I want to thank everyone for tuning in here. University of Fort Lauderdale, your Eagles up 21-0. Again, DK doesn't have a major injury, but they're sitting him out after he got hit on the sideline. Coden Brown has come in and led 3 scoring drives on 4 drives. The only time they didn't score was when they turned the ball over on a sack. Brings up second down now and about 10 yards to go. Eagles looking to pitch a shutout after an impressive victory last week. And off to the outside, Jason Brown swallows him up. Give that tackle to Jason Brown. Jordan Nance got in there late, but it was all Jason Brown going to the backfield. Good news is I think we're going to make it without any rain. Andrew Hines come out. Kevin Minot in the game. Hank Mason now comes in for Arias. Third and long here. I think about 11 yards to go. DeSantis just told David Brown, hey, man, you better get back on sides. He's talking to the coach. Oh, bobble snap! Picks it up, and he is tackled there by Tank Mason. And once again, Jason Brown. Sorry, Javen Brown. Bradley Javen and Tank Mason on that one. So it's going to be 4th down. They got to go for it here. Down 21-0 across the 50. What do you have to lose? Big shout out to our homecoming winners. Justice Johnston, our defensive back, and Emily Bryant. It was back-to-back years for Emily, right, Bradley?
Mm-hmm.
Back-to-back homecoming victories for Emily. You won it last year.
No. Same thing. No.
Oh, you were correct. That's right. Emily won it her first year. So she's won it 2 out of 3 years. Nicole. Bradley. 4th and 10. Back to pass. He was held. Oh, wow. Jordan Nance was held. And Jordan Nance is livid at the official. He swung him around, and the official just didn't even reach for the flag. My goodness, Jordan is beside himself. He almost got tackled with the one arm. And Jordan, rightly so, asking the official, "What are you watching there, sir?" That's 1st and 10. Jordan Nance, he literally got dragged with one arm by the offensive lineman. A nice run by the quarterback to get the first down. Jordan's still talking to the referee. Like I said, I think the officials have done a decent job. But 2 missed calls, the elbow to the head, and now this one. Now flag comes out. The flag is here. I think they're calling it on Jordan Nance, who was absolutely livid. And they're calling it on Jordan Nance for arguing the call. Listen, you can watch that on the replay. Jordan Nance, there are certain obvious holds that you can't miss, especially when you're coming around the end. I know it's hard to see a hold in the interior line where you really can't see, but Jordan blitzing on the outside was really, it could have been the easiest call of the game right there, and they missed it. But if you're Jordan, you can't get a personal foul there. You can't keep arguing with the official. He missed the call. You just got to live with it. So now, Florida Tech inside the 30-yard line. Handoff up the middle, and he falls. Tackled by Jason Brown. Jason really and Javen wreaking havoc on the defensive line, and we have an injury here. Bradley, they're looking like you the last few games of last year. Bradley's a very humble guy, but 2 games in a row, I think we have 3 sacks and 2 straight games. Yeah, he was unstoppable. Bradley can play football. Don't kid yourself. Bradley would be starting if he was out there. But he can't blame me. He wants to spend time with me. I mean, you know, play football or get to hear Monty broadcast. I mean, you know, it's kind of, you know, you made the right choice, Bradley. You don't have to be sore on Monday now. We have an injury timeout here. We're going to take a break. University of Fort Lauderdale, 21-0, but Florida Tech driving.
They were worried about cold butts. I had to bring the heated. Whoa, look at that, Rhea. Look at that.
So an injury timeout here on the field. And Florida Tech now looking to gain some momentum here. Try to make something positive happen. Second down and 10 after Jason Brown making a nice tackle in the backfield. Back to pass. Has it on the outside and drops it. You cannot call that penalty. Mr. Official, are you kidding me? You cannot call that penalty. Oh my goodness. The ball, the defensive back is running. The guy drops the ball and he gives him a little shoulder bump. I hope he's picking this flag up. That is awful. That is an awful call. I'm sorry. Got to call it like I see it. Awful call. That is a personal foul penalty. When the wide receiver dropped the ball, we didn't wrap him up. We didn't throw him to the ground. The defensive back is running, and he gives him a shoulder bump, and they call a personal foul. Got to have a feel for the game. Right now, this officiating crew struggling the last couple of calls. They give a personal foul for Jordan for talking a little too much, and then a personal foul there. So the Eagles shooting themselves in the foot on the outside. Gets to the 1 yard line, almost fumbles the ball, but no. So a nice catch there by Zero and a nice run. So give Florida Tech credit, taking advantage of our penalties. They're on the brink of scoring now. Coach Cogdell not happy with that call. He's still barking at the officials. And there's a fumble! And UFTL recovers. Just lay down. Just lay down. So UFTL fumbles. My goodness. That'll be UFTL ball on the 1 yard line. And Coach Josh, rightly so. You got to take the ball and just knee it down there so you get it out at the 25 yard line. You're in the back of the end zone and you're trying to run it out. You can't do that. But nevertheless, the Eagles get the fumble, turn around here, they get the ball at the 1 yard line. Coach Josh, rightly so, telling his defensive back, hey man, just take a knee there. You get it back at the 25 yard line. But if you're the Eagles, you got to be happy. They did not give up a score. A lot happening here in the last 2 minutes of the game. Start of the fourth quarter, and a lot going on. And I will say this, a favorable spot by the ref. I thought he got tackled in the end zone, but he did push the ball out. So the Eagles stopped them from scoring 21-0. We are on the 1 foot yard line. Let's see what they do here. Try to get a run up the middle. Ooh, offsides. Odin Brown. Got to be an offsides call there. Got to be an offsides call there. Yeah, there's the flag finally for the offsides. They jumped way too early. At my binoculars, and I was zooming in on the play, and I saw about 3 Florida Tech players jump off sides. They're going to move the ball out to the 5 yard line. First down and 5. So, if you're Florida Tech, you got to be shaking your head. First and goal at the 1, you fumble the ball, and then you get a safety, but you're offsides. Up the middle. Nice job there by Pierre Lewis. Breaking tackles. Finally, number 3 tackles him. Good game by Pierre Lewis. 9:25 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Conan has a wide open Omar. And Omar runs to the outside, breaks a tackle. Number 3 on the tackle there, but a nice game. Nice job by the young freshman, Conan Brown, who's looking deep. Went off to his second and third option. Omar wide open in the flat. You like to see a young quarterback go through his progressions there. And that's what he did. So a nice read there. Handed off to Pierre Lewis. Pierre Lewis breaks free, gains about 9 yards. Actually about 7. Tackled by 22. The Eagles now be second down at about 8. 8:20 left to play in the fourth. Brown back to pass. Over the middle, just behind the wide receiver Davidson. So we'll bring up third down now. That's some offensive line substitution now. Richie runs out. Omar and Conan talking. Up the middle, Pierre Lewis gets tripped up and maintains his balance, breaks to the up. He was not down. He was not down. My goodness. My goodness. Can we have a feel for the game, please? Now, look, I've reffed enough games in my life to understand sometimes things get away from you. And right now, struggling to say the least. Brings up fourth down. He was not down. Pierre Lewis was not down there, but they called him down. So it's fourth down here. About 5. On the flat, incomplete. And there's a penalty flag now thrown. A late flag. Holding on the defense, that'll bring an automatic first down. Richie comes back in the game. Our offensive lineman. And Jamel Cofer, number 29, comes in the game. Jamel Cofer had a nice touchdown pass last week on the slant. See if they get a slant here to Cofer, who's 6'4". First down for the Eagles. Feel bad for Pierre Lewis because he would have had a beautiful run on the outside there. 7 minutes left to play. But the Eagles get a first down. And there's Pierre Lewis up the middle. And again, he is so tough to bring down. Tackle there by number 8. That brings up second down at about 7.5. Eagles at the 48-yard line. Jamel Cofer has one-on-one coverage here. Let's see if they exploit this. Jamel Cofer, Coden Brown under pressure and just throws it away smartly. Nice job there by Coden. A little trash talking going on here between Coden and number 3. And Coden doesn't talk much. Player down, cramping up. This appears to be okay, running off. Was waving to the sideline, needs a break. Thankfully, he's okay running with the limp. Not a serious injury. It's going to bring up second down. The Eagles would love to get one more score here. I think Coden Brown has played very well. Again, a lot of pressure on this young freshman who really, has done a good job coming in, replacing DK in spots. But ever since the second quarter, this has been his game, and he's led us to 21 points. Coda Brown going to run up the middle. He's got room. He's got room to run. Coda Brown breaks to the outside. Coda Brown with a beautiful run. First down inside Florida Tech's 33-yard line. The chosen one. What a beautiful run. Again, Coda Brown doesn't have DK speed, but he's definitely a dual threat. And you see there how effective he is with the run. Hand off to Pierre Lewis to the outside. Oh, 4 tacklers there just all over him. He had nowhere to run. Led by number 58 and 56 on the tackle. Just swallowed him up there. So second down and about 11. Maybe a little more. Again, you got Jamel Cofer, number 25, and Cross. You got Trips to the left here. See if they do something on this side. They got 3 wide receivers lined up. And they're going to fake it. And Coden throws it to Everett. Nice gain. Wow, what a playmaking ability there by Coden. That play was dead in the water. And Everett gains about 9 yards. Randy, whenever you get a chance, give me a Coden's passing numbers. 4:45 left to play here. It's 4-down territory here. 3rd and 4. Timeout on the field. How many rushing yards? Coden Brown, 207 passing yards and 54 rushing yards.
427.
4:27 left to play. Very impressive by Coden Brown. $4:27 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Third and 4. I just love Coden Brown's demeanor. He's so calm, cool, and collective. Never panics, gets hit, gets up, over the middle to Telford, up the middle. And he is tackled by number 23 and number 3. But it's going to be a 1st and goal as Coden Brown stood in the pocket, waited for Telford to come across the middle. And what a great pitch, catch, and throw for the 1st down. Pitch to Pierre Lewis with an inside cut. Pierre Lewis driving, and he bullies his way in for the touchdown. The dual-headed monster of Finnerton and Pierre Lewis scores the touchdown. Your Eagles up 27-0. Pierre Lewis showing the speed, the power, the cutting ability. And he drives it home for the touchdown. Reyes on, bot snap. Done a nice job of catching it there and saving it. And it's 28-0.
4:10 on the clock. 4:10.
4:10 on the clock. Eagles in command, 28-0 on this one. Been a fun game to watch if you're an Eagle fan. You know, it hasn't been the cleanest game, but when you could, you know, have a lead like 28-0 or shut a team out, you'll take it every time. I'm sure Coach Cogdale will clean things up, but you got to be happy with this game so far if you're an Eagle fan. Young players making plays, that's what you want. It's a loose ball here. And Brian Bradshaw has recovered. A loose ball, and Brian gets the recovery, and the Eagles will take over. Didn't see that coming. So the Eagles, special teams. Special teams, special players making special plays. That's what it's all about right there. Don't forget, Friday night, UFTL basketball will be doing live at the Scott Galvin Community Center. 5 p.m. is the girls, 7 p.m. is the boys. And I'll be broadcasting live there. I guarantee you we won't have the echo issues that we have in this particular booth. So I can't wait for that one. So the Eagles take over. And Deron King now in the game. So DK, after resting all this time, the injury, now he's back in under center. Back to pass. Looking for Kofer in the corner. Oh, just missed it. So Deron King almost had the touchdown there with Kofer. If Kofer runs a slant here, it's wide open. Look how the safety's cheating. And Kofer right here, one-on-one. So Kofer runs to the inside. It is wide open. A little slant here to Jamel Kofer. See if they run it. DK, no, he's going to run it himself. DK breaks to the outside. At the 5-10. Touchdown. Did he call it? Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a magnificent run by Deron King. Uh-oh. Little scrap here trying to break it up. Little don't know what happened there, but the entire team went over there. I thought they were celebrating. The players now being separated. DK almost got in. They're saying he might have stepped out here. One of the players' jersey is off. The Florida Tech walking off the field. Coach Cogdale smartly separating his team, making them go on the track. Now he's bringing them in. I know Coach Cogdale was going to tell him. He's going to say, we're up 28-0. We don't need to do anything silly and instigate anything because we won this game. So let's not get penalties. Let's not get, chippy plays and just finish this out smartly. Again, 28-0 now. Here you see Coach Cogdale talking to his team. We'll see what happens now. Wonder if any players are going to get ejected. Referee's talking here. Again, if you're the Eagles, you're up 28-0. There's nothing the other team can say to you that should get a reaction. Just say scoreboard. That's it. What do you have to prove at this point? You dominated them start to finish. Let them talk all you want. So I think DK's run is going to be negated here as they push the ball back to about the 15-yard line. So Bradley, I would just do a personal foul on the team and push it back to the 11-yard line. I thought DK was about to score the touchdown there with the run. Went out of bounds, and then all heck broke loose. So it'll be first down for your Eagles at the 14-yard line. Yeah, it is first and goal because they got pushed back, and DK's run was negated here. So this has been a feisty game. A lot of twists and turns. Just about 2 hours and 34 minutes into this one. DK back under center after that run. Everett at running back. Again, one-on-one with Jamel Cofer. Let's exploit the 6'4" wide receiver. Going to be a delay game here? Delay a game on the Eagles. Going to push them back 5 yards. First and goal from the 19. Still looking at Cofer with the one-on-one. Sound like a broken record here. DK looking opposite, and DK is going to run and get pulled down. Nice tackle there by number 58. I'm going to come up to the 2-minute warning. So we'll be back right after this. Eagles looking to score one more touchdown before we get out of Dodge.
Liberal arts or ministry? Jumpstart your career today by enrolling at University of Fort Lauderdale, one of South Florida's premier Christian institutes of learning. Whether on campus or through online classes, University of Fort Lauderdale has everything to equip and prepare you for the career you are seeking. We offer
Quick 2-minute warning there. It's going to be a little bit longer. DK looking to throw here, and he's going to look at Cofer in the corner of the end zone and just misses him. DK just a little too much mustard on that hot dog. Goes out of bounds. So 4th and goal, Cofer was open. Just missed him. Third and goal now. He came back to pass. Under pressure, he's going to run. Nope. He's got time. And he just throws it up in the corner. Oh, my goodness. Almost a diving touchdown. Gotta like Deron King buying as much time possible. Rolling, but I think he passed the line of scrimmage. Yes, he did. But Deron King passed the line of scrimmage there on that throw. So the Eagles just keep moving back. Fourth down and goal from the 28-yard line. This should be one of the last plays of the game, maybe. So let's see if you just throw it up here to Cofer. Smartly, the defensive backs are playing at the 10-yard line. Just throw it up to Cofer. He's 6'4". Can jump to the moon. Like a Randy Moss out there. DK throwing it up to Cofer. Incomplete. Nice attempt. Smart play by DK. Give it to your tallest wide receiver. So the Eagles turn the ball over on downs, 28-0. Probably have 1 or 2 plays left in them. And they're going to walk away with a victory here. 28-0. I want to thank Bradley doing the stats, Julian taking the photos on the camera, and Bree getting it done. Doing a tremendous job doing the camera. Check out our Instagram page. We'll have some photos. We'll also have on what the coaches do and players do after the game. Some nice little fun trips that they're taking after this game. Check out the UFTL Instagram page later today. Back to pass. DeSantis all over him. And that's going to be an illegal play. You cannot throw it to the offensive lineman. DeSantis helping up the quarterback there. So that's going to be an incomplete pass. Quarterback down. DeSantis calling Rachel to come over. See what's going on here. Nice sportsmanship. So we have an injury timeout here. And we're going to take one more break. Watching UFTL Live on YouTube.
Liberal arts or ministry? Jumpstart your career today by enrolling at University of Fort Lauderdale, one of South Florida's premier Christian institutes of learning. Whether on campus or through online classes, University of Fort Lauderdale has everything to equip and prepare you for the career you are seeking. We offer associate's, bachelor's, and master's degrees in various fields of study through our colleges of business leadership, religious studies, and liberal arts. From Christian counseling to Christian education, from business administration to criminal justice, from broadcasting and theatrical production to information technology. It's all here. and it's waiting for you. Prepare to meet your future head on. Get started on your career path the right way. Financial aid is available. University of Fort Lauderdale, a place where change happens. For more information, visit us at uftl.edu.
So there were 17 seconds left, and they just ran the clock off because of the injury. So the University of Fort Lauderdale Eagles are going to win this one 28-0. I don't care where you go, Florida Tech, but you can't stay here because it's closing time here at South Broward High School. As the Eagles win 28-0, 28-0, 28-0. Make sure to check out our Instagram page and make sure to join us Friday for UFTL basketball. The season starts on Halloween. And in the immortal words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, we'll be back.
Next Friday night, and with that,